Just a couple of days ago, Kim Kardashian asked a question about 3i Atlas and directed it to the acting administrator of NASA, Sean Duffy, and he immediately tweeted a reply in which he explained 3i Atlas and so forth. But on the same day, Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna sent a letter to Sean Duffy asking NASA to release this data that is being held for over a month. No response so far. When I approached the principal investigator of HiRISE, no response. It doesn't make much sense for the politics of the day to sabotage the progress of science. We need this data in order to plan future observations of the object.
October 30th, 2025, 2:37 p.m. Eastern Time. Kim Kardashian sends a tweet. 7 words, 5 exclamation points. Wait, what's the T on 3i Atlas? Within 3 hours, NASA's acting administrator Sean Duffy responds, publicly, with a full explanation. He breaks down the name, explains the mission, even invites her to Kennedy Space Center for the Artemis launch. Same day, same agency, same administrator. Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna submits an official letter to NASA. Formal request, congressional letterhead, demands the release of images from the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, the highest resolution photos ever taken of an interstellar object. 30-kilometer pixel resolution, captured October 2nd and 3rd during the Mars flyby. No response. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb has been requesting the same data for weeks. Email to the principal investigator of the HiRISE camera team. No response. Multiple news agencies notice the pattern. Dixerto, Express Tribune, Euronews. They're all asking the same question. Why did NASA immediately respond to a celebrity asking about 3i Atlas on social media, but completely ignore a member of Congress and one of the world's leading astrophysicists making formal scientific inquiries about the exact same object? And here's what makes this terrifying. The data they're withholding might answer the single most important question in human history. Is something out there watching us? The absurd timeline. October 29th, 3i Atlas reaches perihelion behind the sun, hidden from view at the exact moment a spacecraft would maneuver. October 30th, morning. Kim Kardashian's moon landing conspiracy on the Kardashians goes viral. October 30th afternoon. NASA Acting Administrator Sean Duffy responds publicly. Yes, at Kim Kardashian, we've been to the moon before, 6 times. October 30th, 2:37 p.m. Eastern Time. Kim pivots. Wait, what's the T on 3i Atlas? October 30th, 5:36 p.m. 3 hours later, Duffy responds again. Full breakdown. No aliens, no threat to life here on Earth. Invitation to Kennedy Space Center for the Artemis launch. Same day, same agency, same administrator. Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna submits an official letter to NASA. First letter in July, requesting redirecting the Juno spacecraft to intercept 3i Atlas. $15 million. No response. This second letter demands data NASA already has. The letter is formal, from Congress, cites transparency and scientific inquiry. No response. Not even an acknowledgement. Kim Kardashian? 3-hour turnaround. Personal space launch invitation. 2 days later, Avi Loeb publishes, Kim Kardashian is welcome to join my research team on 3i/Atlas. He's making a point. NASA has time for celebrity Twitter, but not Congress or Harvard. What they're hiding. Here's what makes this so disturbing. The Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter captured the best images of an interstellar object ever taken in human history. October 2nd and 3rd, 30-kilometer pixel resolution as 3i Atlas passed Mars, the highest resolution ever achieved for any interstellar visitor. Oumuamua, only observed from Earth while leaving. 3i Atlas, we had a spacecraft in perfect position. We've seen one image, one fuzzy white dot from Europe's ExoMars orbiter. Where are NASA's images? Parker Solar Probe data, Hubble spectroscopy, Webb's infrared observations. NASA says government shutdown. Except for one problem. Europe isn't shut down. China isn't shut down. The UAE isn't shut down. And they all had spacecraft observing 3I Atlas 2. ESA released one low-resolution image. But where's the spectroscopic data? Where are the detailed measurements? And here's the part that should terrify you. According to Avi Loeb's calculations, if 3I Atlas is exhibiting the non-gravitational acceleration that NASA's own trajectory data shows, it would need to lose 15% of its mass to produce that acceleration naturally through outgassing. 15%. That's 5 billion tons of gas. A massive debris cloud that would be impossible to miss. Loeb published this calculation on November 2nd. He stated clearly, it would be impossible to miss this massive cloud in upcoming observations during November and December. Then he added, if such a massive cloud is not observed in December, then the 10th anomaly of 3I Atlas would be the display of non-gravitational acceleration without the required massive coma. Translation? If we don't see a giant gas cloud in December, it's not a comet. It's something with an engine. And NASA knows this. They have the perihelion data. They know whether it fragmented, whether it's outgassing at the required rate, whether it matches natural comet behavior. But instead of releasing that data to the scientific community, Sean Duffy spent his time responding to Kim Kardashian's tweet. The pattern of silence. This isn't the first time NASA has gone silent on 3I Atlas. Let's review the timeline. September 28th to 30th, nearly every major Western telescope simultaneously enters maintenance. Hubble, gyroscope realignment. Gemini Webb, instrument switching. Very Large Telescope, mirror cleaning. Gemini North and South, redirected to other targets. All during the most critical observation window before perihelion. October 1st, US government shuts down. NASA website goes dark. Data releases pause. October 3rd, 3I Atlas makes its closest approach to Mars. Perfect observation opportunity. NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter captures detailed images. No public release. October 7th, 4 days after the flyby, ESA releases the first image. Not NASA, Europe. October 29th to 30th, 3I Atlas reaches perihelion, behind the sun from Earth's perspective, unobservable. This is when a spacecraft would maneuver if it were going to maneuver. We have no data from this period. October 30th, Kim Kardashian asks about 3I Atlas. NASA responds within 3 hours. Congresswoman requests data, no response. Avi Loeb requests data, no response. November 3rd, Luna posts her letter publicly on X, tags Sean Duffy directly, still no response. November 4th, multiple news agencies cover the story. Dixerto publishes NASA slammed for responding to Kim Kardashian while ignoring 3I Atlas data requests. Lad Bible contacts NASA for comment. NASA's response to Lad Bible? They direct Lad Bible to Sean Duffy's public reply to Kim Kardashian. That's it. That's their official statement to the press. A tweet thread to a celebrity. This is a pattern, and it's not accidental. The 10 anomalies. 3I Atlas is the third interstellar object ever detected, and it's exhibiting behavior never seen before. Anomaly 1. Trajectory aligned within 5 degrees of the ecliptic plane, 0.2% probability. Anomaly 2. Sunward jet pointing toward the sun, not away. Anomaly 3. 1 million times more massive than Oumuamua, moving faster than both previous visitors. Anomaly 4. 4 industrial nickel signature with no iron, only seen in manufactured alloys. Anomaly 5. 4% water. Normal comets are 80% water. Anomaly 6. Anti-tail reverse direction, complete mass flow inversion. Anomaly 7. Unprecedented negative polarization never seen in natural objects. Anomaly 8. Originated within 9 degrees of the 1977 WOW signal. Anomaly 9. Turned bluer than the sun. Comets turn red, this turned blue. Anomaly 10, non-gravitational acceleration without required mass loss. Avi Loeb estimates a 30 to 40% chance this is artificial. Harvard's former astronomy chair, documented observations, peer-reviewed calculations. NASA won't release the data, but they responded to Kim Kardashian in 3 hours. On November 2nd, Avi Loeb published his blog post inviting Kim Kardashian to join his research team. It wasn't a publicity stunt. It was a protest. He wrote, "We should be humble about the little we know and curious about 3i Atlas rather than insist that we know its nature before data is shared and analyzed. Congress members and scientists also deserve a prompt response to their inquiries." The response from NASA? Silence. Meanwhile, online, people are noticing. One user on X posted, "NASA Acting Administrator Sean Duffy will go down in history as the one who never answered Avi Loeb's request to release pictures from 3i Atlas taken by HiRISE camera orbiting Mars, but swiftly responded to Kim Kardashian's concerns about the matter." The post went viral because people understand what this means. It means priorities are wrong. It means transparency is dead. It means when a Harvard astrophysicist and a member of Congress can't get answers, but a celebrity tweet gets immediate attention, something fundamentally has broken in how we do science. And here's the scariest part. We're about to find out the truth anyway.